Oh yeah, this is part 8 of the horror Redux. So first I'm going to show, because I missed this out in the house because I was watching it on Halloween. It really is one of the best 70s horror films. It's called The Other. And I don't want to reveal too much of the story. Centered around two twins in I think is it 1920s rural Connecticut. No, could be into the 30s actually. It's a really good one. Very, very creepy. I really recommend that. And it doesn't really get spoken about too much, but it's awesome. The Pack, I'm really impressed with that. Fantastic 70s horror film, animal attack movie. It's really, really good. Jordan Baker's great in it. Pan's Labyrinth. Paranormal Activity 1. That was alright. The first one. It was okay. I mean, it had probably a few alright moments. The second one was just a piece of shit. I found it so irritating. Really stupid. People Under the Stairs, Wes Craven. That's a real good one. It's good fun, man. Perfect Creature. Kind of a futuristic tale about vampires being like almost seen as guardians to humans in the future. Kind of almost kind of like a warrior monk type vibe to them. It's not very good. Pet Cemetery, really awesome. Again, that creepy woman in that, you know, the sister, fucking creepy as hell. This is a box set of Phantasm. I got the Sphere as well, but yeah, that's I love the Phantasm movies. Philosophy of a Knife, again, based on the Japanese atrocities at Unit 731. It's pretty good. It definitely has its moments. Quite a long film, but I enjoyed it. Enjoy is probably not the best word. I mean, you kind of, it was a good film. Pieces, great. Kind of slasher movie. I thought that was real good. Pin, this is Anchor Bay. This is out of print. I got that for a really good price back in the day. Not even back in the day, wasn't even that longer. Piranha, which is great. Piranha 3D, which is, I mean, it only went on for like 70 odd minutes. It was alright. I mean, worth it for what happens to old Roth in that. This is the Goodbye Driving, like the old pack sets, the Pit and Hellgate. I think this one's pretty hard to get now. That one, well, I mean, most of them are out of print. No, that's long out of print. I'm trying to hurry this up a bit. Poltergeist, which is totally awesome. I might leave Poltergeist out to the side there because it's hard to get rid of these out. Poltergeist 2. I spoke to Vance about that the other day. Spalding 069. I think it's a good one. You'll enjoy that. Poltergeist 3, which I haven't seen. I haven't seen Poltergeist 3. Pontypool, which is absolutely awesome. Stephen McHattie. Kind of a zombie sort of film with a bit of a twist. It's not really a zombie film. It's quite hard to explain. Popcorn. Korean movie. It's called Possessed. It was alright. It had its moments. I think there's a lot of cultural references. I think you'd probably be able to, with the crane and stuff like that. I didn't really understand some of the stuff. I suppose it might be easy if you are Korean. I don't really know. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. Possessed is a TV movie, Harrison Ford. Pretty creepy at first, but it's a bit dated. It wasn't very good. Possession of Joel Delaney. This is the 3-disc collector's edition of Poltergeist. Some of the trauma films I find a bit of a chore at times, I've got to be honest. That was kind of one of them as well. Not as bad as it can get, but it was alright. Prey, that was a decent kind of line attack movie. Primeval Kill, which again, that weren't a bad croc movie at all. That was alright. Prey. John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. Again, he has its alright creepy moments, but I don't think it's one of Carpenter's best. I found it pretty boring. Prism, Viggo Mortensen, that's a good one. Prom Night, kind of average, kind of 80s slasher. Prophecy, Mr. Walken, kind of an angel, kind of civil war was going on. They're taking it to kind of like Earth as well. It's pretty good. Prophecy, which is an absolutely one of the best animal attack movies. Kind of a mutated bear. There's some awesome deaths in it. That's a great film. The sleeping bag death has me in just pieces of laughing. The Prowler, which is again one of the best 80s slashers. Pulse, very, very creepy film. Pumpkinhead, which is fantastic. Lance Henriksen's great in it. I need to try to pick up some of the other Pumpkinheads. I haven't seen any of the others. It's a Puppet Master collection. Q-Wing Serpent, Larry Cohen, this is good fun. Crazy, but I'd recommend that, it's alright. Quicksilver Highway, kind of a horror anthology, I suppose, and there's 2 stories, and both of them are great. The second one is fantastic, with Matt Frewer in. Yeah, Plastic Surgeon. Yeah, they're fine with his hands. Oh god, the ending of that's really funny. Rain of Fire, I think that's the name is I think it's Holocaust 2000. Was that what's the name? Kind of one of those films that kind of follow in the wake of The Omen. Kind of that devil vibe. Kirk Douglas is kind of a big well, he's a big industrialist, and it's kind of like loads of kind of premonitions leading towards like the end of the world. Now, the ending isn't that great. There's 2 awesome deaths in this. One awesome death involving a helicopter. It's fantastic. But the ending on, I think, certain VHSs was I found it a lot better. The DVD ending's it's not so good. Raising Cain, John Lithgow, kind of a split personality film, could have been so much better. It was poor, man. Ravenous, probably one of my favourite kind of modern horror movies. The soundtrack, Damon Albarn, and oh god, who did the soundtrack with him? Because it's worth noting. Michael Nyman, it's fantastic. The soundtrack is so atmospheric in this unbelievable film. I love it. I really love Ravenous. Raw Meat. It's a fun one. Kind of 2 cannibals. Mate dies in the London Underground. He's trying to find a mate. It's pretty creepy. I mean, it shows in London Underground it's a creepy fucking place. Donald Pleasant's great. Christopher Lee turns up for like 5 minutes in it. Yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. I really enjoyed that. Razorback, which is a great monster animal attack movie again. Millennium Edition of Reanimator. Reanimator's one of my favourites. Rec 1, which is awesome. Rec 2, which I haven't had a chance to see Rec 2 yet. I need to get around to it. Redeemer, great cover art, shitty film. I didn't really think much of that. Redneck Zombies, and I didn't think, oh god, that is just, I don't need to, that is one of the worst films I've ever seen. Really bad. Trauma at its very, very worst. The Reef, which is probably one of the best, again, animal attack movies. It's so atmospheric and creepy. Fuck me, some of the shots in that really good, really good. Shark movie. Reincarnation, and the great J. Horror. It's fantastic. Watch that film. It's awesome. Resident, not too bad. Jeffrey D. Morgan. You kind of feel a bit sorry for him in this. I mean, I know he takes it a bit far, like, but yeah, I don't know. I was kind of rooting for him. It should have had a better ending. Should have had a better. I mean, it was a pretty good film. Return of the Living Dead, which is again one of my favourites. Return of the Living Dead Part 2, not as good as the first one. Revelation, which one's this? James Darcy, I think it was a 2-part kind of series. Terence Stamp. Yeah, it was alright. Can't remember too much about it. It's the Ring trilogy, which is fantastic. Oh, I'll put that down. This is the remake, Ring 1 and 2. I didn't think that much of them. I picked that up pretty cheap. Rituals, Hal Holbrook, one of the backwards horror slasher film. One of the best. Getting pretty hard to get now, that edition of it. You know, I'd pick that up if you can get it for a decent price. The Riverman. Rogue Games of Stacy Keach is another good one. Rogue, just a fantastic crocodile movie. Roma Santa, weird kind of werewolf film set in Spain, not very good. Route 666 with Ludama Phillips. Therefore Tommy recommended this. I already told him at the time, I wish he hadn't. Oh god, that film was awful. Rosemary's Baby, classic film. R Point, really creepy. Really bought a nice edition of that, and I bought a really nice edition. I'd like it to be there, but like the guy who sent it said it was in good condition. It was an absolutely scandalous condition. I had to send it back. Ruby, Ruins, which was awful. Salem's Lot. As much as I love the book, and you know, I don't mind some of the changes they did, because I think they made James Mason's so amazing in that. Salem's Lot remake, which is probably closer to the book, and you know, even though set in a more modern setting, it was pretty good. Silo, which is good. Santa Slay with Goldberg in. Weren't too bad, just wasn't violent enough. It needed to be more violent. If you had better deaths, Satan, Vincent Cassell, awesomely weird. And I don't see this film talked about much. Sauna, Sat on the Border. Where would it be? Modern day? No, it's I think it's modern day part of Finland. Like the Swedes, and during an armistice in on the Russian-Swedish wars. And it's very creepy, very creepy. Really amazingly shot. The ending is very fucked up. This is German steelbook of Saw 1 and 2. And this is another steelbook comes with little teeth in, like the blood kind of pack cover. Saw 3. Saw 5. Saw 4 steelbook, sorry. And so the pack with like the moving kind of chainsaw bit of them. I won't press the button, I can't bother. Saw 5. I need to get like the others in kind of good condition. Scalps out of print now. Don't, for God, please don't spend money on that. Don't be spending over like a $5 on that film. It's just a worthless pile of shit. Scarecrows. I've seen some of the price I've seen scalps go for. It's absolutely that's ridiculous. Scram. This is a good one. Weird. Good film. I recommend that. This is a German edition of Scream. Which is great. I like Scream. Scream 2, I don't really. It's weird. I kind of find myself enjoying Scream 3 a bit more than I enjoy Scream 2. Probably because of Lance Henriksen turning up. Scream 4 I thought was fantastic. I really thought that was a good film. Seance, 20-minute kind of short film from the Czech Republic. Very creepy, you know, pretty low budget, but I found it entertaining. Sender, fantastic film. I'm familiar with Zelko Ivanik from Oz. Very young in this one. It's a great film, really good. Again, another one of my favourites, Sentinel. Really fantastic film. I really like that film. Serbian film, unrated director's cut. I found it a real great laugh. I found it, I mean, for God's sake, I mean, you couldn't possibly take any of this seriously, for Christ's sake. I mean, it was very very funny, just mad off the wall bullshit, you know. In a good way, you know. Serpent and the Rainbow, which is another good one. Seventh of Twilight. Seventh Sign with Demi Moore. I haven't had a chance to see that yet. Session 9, which is, oh god, such an awful film. I never understand, like, that gets good reviews, I don't know why. Severance, which was, it was alright. Shadow of the Vampire, I thought that was okay. Shark Kill, really bad picture quality on this. Yeah, it's released in the wake of Jaws. It's not that great. Shaun of the Dead, which is good. It's a good film. It's not one of the funniest horror comedies. I don't like people who say that. It's barely, you know, it's not like a Brain Dead or Reanimator. and The Shining. I've got this on Blu-ray as well. It's a classic. I don't need to say anything else. So yeah, there's not many more Reduxes to go now. There's one more shelf, and yeah, I'll move on then. I'll do one more, and then I might do another one doing the horror box sets. So yeah, cheers for watching and cheers for subscribing.